what it means to be a student athlete.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Campbell's shot's good. And it's Villanova with the ball. Beal with it. Fast break, UCLA. Here's Fresh. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about '05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
Here's Beal. Here's Anderson. And it's Free with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
On the Wildcats, so Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark, and one of the better runs they're on right now is a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. Really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast. Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And it's Villanova with the ball, trailing by 2 and out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Villanova go with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Bruins. Here's UCLA. So on the floor for UCLA, they've got Campbell. Fresh is out there with Free. And it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 1:21 left here in the first half. Bryant passes to Beal. Anderson against Campbell. Anderson can't get that one to fall. The Bruins leading by 3. Here's Fresh. Some solid defense from Bryant. Looney with the bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Anderson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Anderson's got 7.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
Doubled by Anderson. Here's Free. Here's Campbell. Knocks down the 3 ball. 7 points in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Villanova making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Irving's checked in for UCLA. Here's Fresh, defended by Bryant. Puts up a 3. Villanova grabs the miss. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Anderson. That's good. Anderson's got 9.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And a pretty tightly contested. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Anderson in at small forward. Bryant is out there with Cooper. And it's Beal in at the 1 spot. And for the Bruins, Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Free. And it's Roberts in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Villanova, Anderson in at the 3. Cooper is out there with Bryant. And it's Beal in at point. And it's the Bruins with the ball, following the miss by Freak.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
And the Bruins going in with a... Here's Free. Out to the wing. From outside the arc. The rebound by Cooper.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
So on the floor for UCLA, Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free. Then it's Fresh. And it's Roberts in at the center position. Here's Roberts. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Fresh, the pass to Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Looney's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bruins.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
That's good. 13 points for Freak.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket. Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Bruins leading by 7. Pass to Fresh. Dishes it to Roberts. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
1:07 left in the second half of basketball. Pass to Looney. Inside. A nice shot by Roberts. And UCLA leads by 9.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The dish now to Anderson. Takes the 3. And that one's good.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Cooper. Shot by Roberts, no good. And here's Anderson for 3. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
This is the slip thing.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second half. And an intentional foul right there. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He'll cost us. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
For Villanova, Brian Ilgauskas taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first of the 1-and-1.
2 shots. Substitution on the court.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Pass to Free. Now the pass to Looney. So it's UCLA picking up the...